Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, CK. Hey, Daddy. I was just wondering when I could see you again. Give me a call and let me know.
Hey, TK, it's Carmen, baby. How are you? I know you're busy, but I miss you, papi. Te quiero ver.
Hey, TK. I'm calling you. I was thinking about you. I'm hoping that I get a call back. It's been on my mind. So, it's your girl from Detroit. Give me back when you get a chance, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, everybody? It's comedian TK Kirkland, a.k.a. T to the motherfucking K. TK Kirkland is the philosopher. T to the motherfucking K is my philosophy.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good. It's TK Kirkland.
Yeah, I recognize your voice.
Oh, okay. What's going on, beautiful?
I'm doing okay. Oh, wow. You got back to me so quick. I really wasn't expecting that.
I just happened to be sitting in the lobby of my hotel working, and I started going through my DM and saw your message, and I thought it was really, really interesting. And I said, I'm going to be really ready to hear the truth. I said, I'm going to be really ready to hear the truth. So,
it's so complicated with me.
Yeah, so
it really
explain
is.
to me what you're trying to do again.
Okay, so this is the deal. So I can't have children just regularly. I found that out a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my ex-boyfriend, which is my children's father, we've been together for 14 years. Our kids are 7. So in 2010, we said that we were going to do the IVF.
Mm-hmm.
So we did
now,
it.
What is that? Explain to me what that is.
Okay. So IVF is in vitro fertilization, so where they take the sperm and the eggs, get them in a filter and let them do their thing, and then they implant them in the woman.
Okay.
Okay. So they took 6 embryos that were left, and they used one, and I got pregnant first try, and we ended up having twins. So I kept the 6 that were left, I kept them frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So after we didn't work out, actually he ended up cheating on me, maybe when the kids were 1, I found out or something.
Now, how did you find out he cheated on you? I always like to find that shit out. Like, how did you know he cheated on you?
Okay, so never had any, suspicions that he was doing anything before. We never had any problems with any females or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I just felt something wasn't right. He was a little bit more distant. We were getting into it. I was really dogging him out while I was pregnant because he ended up losing his job. So everything fell on me. I ended up having to go on bed rest, so I couldn't work, but I was still getting paid.
Right.
So, I was still able to handle the business that we needed to handle, but it caused me a little bit more stress because I can't move how I would like to move.
That's true. That is stressful.
So
I'm sorry to interrupt. I know
a
female friend. I'm sorry to interrupt. There's a female friend I know who died like that. She was a radio personality, and her boyfriend didn't want to work, and she worked all the way up to having a baby. The baby was born, but she died.
Wow.
So just as the reason I hear that. Now, is he a bum type nigga, or he just couldn't find work? You know what?
I've been knowing him for so long. He's never been a bum type nigga. He's always. I can't say that he's always had a job, but he's always carried his own weight. Like when we were younger, he taught me a lot of things, which I came in the relationship knowing a lot of things from what my mom told me,
Now, I'm going to pause you.
All of them wasn't bad. All of them was good.
But 2 things. One, when I start talking, I need you to shut up, please, if you don't mind, because you keep rambling.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's not a problem. I like to be very stern when I'm on these shows. So, 2, do you hear yourself? You said you've known him since you was a baby, pretty much.
No, I mean, yes, actually, that is true.
Yeah, you've known him for a long time. He's known to be such a pretty good dude. So if you know that he's been all these phenomenal things, then you should have controlled your emotions a little longer because you know he's solid. He's not a bum. You said it yourself. You know him since you was a youngster. He's always handled his weight. So by you stressing him and upsetting him when he was down, you pushed him into somebody else's arms. And see, the thing about life, I'm just going to dissect it for a second. I'm going to let you continue. The thing about life is men spend a whole lifetime studying women. We know when you ladies get upset, send you a card, send you flowers, take you to the movies, for you dinner. But you know what women do not know? You ladies do not understand men at all. Y'all don't know when to shut up. Y'all don't know when to just go in another room, give a man his peace and quiet, not thinking that there's something wrong. And what happens with the Afro-American woman, because I don't really date out of my race, what happens with the Afro-American woman pretty much is that when you're well-educated, you want to check a motherfucker even more, which is good and bad, but you have to learn how to balance your power, your knowledge, your wisdom, your strength. So then you deal with a man, you have to know when to fall back, when to pressure, when not to pressure, if you really want it to work. And I wanted to share that with you because you sound very supervisor. You sound like a supervisor, strong, a lot of keys, checking motherfuckers and shit. You know, you got that supervisor personality, right? So when it comes to your man, you cannot press him. If he's a good dude, and that's what you say, he's a good dude, he cheated on you because he had nowhere else to go. Now, it's not an excuse. I'm not saying that.
Well, my father told me the same thing he's just telling me.
Right. See, so this is what I'm trying to say. So now that we know that, and the fans of my show are listening, I just want to move forward because you're part of the blame on the situation. But go ahead, move on. Let's go.
I am. Okay. So, we went through a lot of headache, but that's not why I called.
You talk about the embryo.
That's probably a whole other situation. Okay. So, but that's how we got our kids. We had the egg frozen. So now it's 7 years later. Our kids are 7. They just turned 7. So I'm like, I want to have another baby.
Now, is your money right first before you have to have another baby? See, another thing is when I hear people say that, your finances got to be right. And the nigga you having a baby with, you got to make sure he's ready for having another child.
See, that's the thing. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship with him. I'm not in a relationship with anyone. I'm kind of on the side to where I don't want to put the work into entertaining another man right now or trying to mold someone, or I'm just not in that space. I want kids. My time is not on my side. I mean, I'm not that old. I'm 33, but time is not on my side with how I have to have my children. No. With in vitro. Okay, so with in vitro, the success rate goes down tremendously as you get into your 30s. Which I probably should have done this, a couple years ago, but a couple years ago I wasn't in the right space. My money was kind of okay, but the space, it just wouldn't have worked for me. I didn't want to do that.
So what's the purpose of having, so why you want another child so bad?
I mean, I always wanted a big family. I love kids. I always have kids with me. But you're bringing
other kids in here, and ain't no man in the house.
There's no man that I'm in a relationship with.
Here's the thing that I'm talking about. Let me explain to you what's going on. Let me explain to you what's going on with the world.
Okay.
With Afro-American men killing each other. Hold on 1 second, sir. I got to take this call. Hold on. Okay, I need you to listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
We are in a crisis in this world. The crisis is that male Afro-American men are being demasculized. because there's no father in the home. We have them big, strong men, but they still acting like women. They still acting feminine to a certain point because there's no man in the home, right? We're putting our children in great danger because most of the parents can't give them the proper direction in life. And let me tell you what proper direction in life.
Okay.
If you can't send your kid to karate school, boxing, if you can't send your children to activities and camp and learn another language, starting now, the kid's future is not detrimental.
Oh, I agree.
But you want to give your kid a shot because it's a competition. You want them to have a slight advantage over the next person. Now, with you being a single parent, working a job, you don't know if you're going to get sick in 10 years. You don't even know if you're going to live. You don't even know if you're going to be alive. So you have your children that you have now. You have 2 twins. And you'll have them more. And the father that's of the 2 twins is not in your life. He's not even at the house anymore. And I hope does he come pick up his kids? Does he come pick up his kids?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he does that.
We see him. You know, he does what he can. He might not be all what I want him to be, but he does what he can, and I'm fine with that. And
my point
my kids even.
And what my point is, I want you to raise the bar for yourself. And what that means is, if you can't find a man who has his own house that could come by and pick you up, could come by and pick up his child, I don't want you to have a child. Now Now I'm just giving you my opinion. When we hang up this phone, you could digest and chew on it for a couple of days and say TK's right, or you could say, you know what, I'm gonna be selfish and do this because this is for me, and I don't care what nobody else is saying. Everything I tell people to do is think about it and come up with a plan, and it has to make sense. You know, I always say 4 and 4 plus 4 is 8. No matter how many times you do, you could do the number 4 plus 4, or you could put 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the plus sign, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always going to be 8. That's logic.
Right.
So when you say that you want to have another child, you're saying you don't care, you don't need a parent. But if that's the case, then you can go one of those centers and pick out a person that's a genius and all that kind of stuff and have a child and keep it moving.
Okay, sorry to cut you off, but I have a question.
Yes.
So what would it be like if I were to adopt? I mean, my grandmother, I can use her for example.
Makes sense.
Because my grandfather, he died years ago, okay? So my grandmother, she took in 4 kids. She adopted 3 of them. I really think it was for money purposes, but we ain't even going to go there.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I said, if you're going to do it, at least do it for some money, baby.
But see, it's not really about money with me. I just love kids, and I said that if I have these embryos, why not use them? But I said if I did it and it wasn't successful, then I would adopt a child because I like kids. And by you saying, you know, there's no man around,
no, when you put it that way, I'm going to say something with you. When you put it that way with the adoption, because I didn't see it from that angle, it does make sense. But it's personalized it's 2 sides to the story, right?
Okay.
You have the personal situation where, TK, I want to have a child on my own, then I'll adopt. It's truly the same thing. It just sounds different. But you're 100% correct. So what I'm about to say to you, let me know what you feel. If you feel that you can raise another child on your own without another man being involved and give that child the life that it deserves, then boom, go ahead. But because you're on the phone with me, I have to tell you how I feel. And you can go on, because like you said, you wanted an outside opinion. My thoughts would be to not to. But if you can provide the lifestyle for the child so that person can be happy, then hey, do what you need to do to make yourself happy.
Yeah, I believe that I can. You know, I've been saying, well, I always keep saving, you know, just for my kids to do whatever they want to. Like you said, you know, to get them in all these activities. Yeah, I do that, you know. And I raised three other boys. I raised my brothers. You know, my mother passed when I was like 13. Mm-hmm. My brothers have always stayed with me up until probably when they finished high school. So everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing everybody's doing their thing, you know. And I have those brothers now that I know it might sound crazy what I'm about to say, but I really feel like I've been in a relationship for so long with my kid's father, and I even tried with another person, but I just don't feel even comfortable. I don't even want any man being in my house that don't match my equal, you know? And everybody says you're so, you know, independent. You shouldn't be like that. Let somebody lead. That's fine and all, but, I mean, I just don't feel comfortable that way. And I have brothers around.
I respect that, hon. If you got the brothers around, see, I didn't.
That's the father figure to my kids. I mean, not saying it like that, even though they have a father, but their father does the same thing that my brothers do.
No, I totally agree 100%. And like when I hear your story and I map it all together, I totally agree. If you got the brothers in your life, you know how to raise a family, and then that's what I'm saying. You already put 3 kids. You got the experience to pull it off. You got the wisdom to pull it off. Yeah, you have it. A lot of people don't have that. And I was really putting everybody in a situation together and judging you that way, and I was wrong for that, so I apologize. So if you can put it off that way, then go ahead, babe, do your thing, because you got a track record of success. Now, what state and city you live in?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, so you're in Cleveland. So I'm going to invite you to my show for Thanksgiving weekend. I'm doing the Improv up there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
I did hear about that. I hadn't got my tickets yet, but I did, you know, I was trying to get somebody to go with me, and everybody, they're like, they don't know TK. I'm like, you don't know TK. So
oh, yeah, they will now.
I have to, I done sent everybody links to the little YouTube channels and everything. The only person that knows is a guy, like my best male friend or whatnot. I just sent him the link about the husband and something from November the 3rd. I just sent him that. He's like, I'm about to listen to it. I'm like, so TK just basically called me a seducer without me talking to him. That was funny. He was like, I'm about to listen to it right now. But thank you so much. I would be happy to see you.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. You know, so when we hang up, you have my number. Just text me your first and last name. I'll leave you a ticket to the show, and we go. I'm gonna come.
You gonna leave me 1 or 2?
Well, you know I'm a gentleman, young lady. So when someone ever asks you out on a date or give you something, they're always gonna give you 2 tickets so you can bring somebody.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know, that's always the point that you never bring someone. So now, so what do you work at up there? What kind of work you do?
Well, I'm in the mortgage industry. I work for a bank.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. So you born and raised in Ohio?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep,
all right.
I am.
Yeah, I know a lot of fly people out of Cleveland. I know dude. He's locked up now. His name is Good Game, and another guy named Kenny. You know Good Game?
No, I don't.
You never heard of this? Yeah, good. He's locked up now. Good Game probably been away now, maybe 5-7 years. He a pimp,
yeah, no.
He's a pimp dude.
No.
Yeah, Good Game. He'll tell you in a minute. Ain't no game.
My father probably have heard of him because you know he's one of those people, but I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so just definitely put the word out and just let me know what day you want to come to the show, and I got you. And
it'll probably be sorry to cut you off, but you're there Friday and Saturday, correct?
I'm there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. I'll probably do it Saturday because I'm going to do a big Thanksgiving dinner because my grandmother's coming up. So
Okay, cool. So you gotta get all the young people. You gotta get all the young people to come to the show. Like y'all gotta come see TK Kirkland. That'll be like a nice Thanksgiving thing for everybody to come to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so everybody put their little money aside. Y'all gonna go see TK, but what you gotta do?
I told him I like the tickets because I looked on there. I'm like, the ticket's $20. Let's just go. You don't even know him. He gonna be funny. Y'all gonna love
it. Right, exactly. But what you do, what I was gonna say, because you keep cutting me off, and I'm gonna hit you in your arm.
I'm sorry. I said sorry for cutting you off.
All right, but you don't say sorry 3 times. Now I'm gonna start swinging at your ass because you don't want to listen.
Oh Lord.
So what you got to do now is act like you paying for them, right? And say, yo, let's go. I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna buy whoever want to come a ticket. And then you get them to come. Then when you get down there, you say, hey, I'm a guest of TK Kirkland. This is my name, and they give you your tickets. But guess what? Now you got maybe 10, 15 people with you, and everybody gonna walk out of that motherfucker happy, guarantee it.
Oh, I know.
Guarantee they're gonna be rolling. You know, so that's the way you got to pull it off. You know, is it cold up there?
You know what? I've seen worse for Cleveland in November.
I'm gonna hit you with something. No such thing as worse. No words worse.
Worse. Yeah.
Okay, just let you know. I'm sorry to do you like that, but you're my baby now.
That's fine. Okay. That is fine. Weather is fine though. I think it's about 50 degrees or 40 degrees, something like that.
Okay, so
I've seen
other. Be a little cooler in the but it's cool in the evening though.
Yeah,
it's cool in the evening though. Okay, so my thing is with the babies, you don't pull it off, baby. You don't need nobody's opinion because you got this.
Okay.
Yeah, you got this.
I'm glad to hear that from you.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard it from other people. But I've heard other things, too. Like, no, you just be happy with the 2 you have. I'm like, if it was up to me, I would have probably 5 kids right now.
Yeah,
and I think that would be okay. I handle my business.
Now, here's the thing. You still got to have a plan, though. What I mean by that is because when you get pregnant, who's going to take care of the bills? Who's going to feed the kids? So you got to put some money aside to handle all that. But I hear you saying so that means you got something planned. So what is it?
Yes, I've been thinking about this greatly because he's asked me who's going to help you. I might not be able to be around like that, you know, and I'm like, okay, you know, so I have my little friend that we work together, but he's a liar, you know, he lies about other things, so, but he's cool. So he's like.
That's too much of a risk.
It is, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit different. He's a liar, but the things that he lies about, it's not like real things. It's just
that's even scarier, right?
You know?
Let me say something to you. When you have people that have a gambling problem, that have alcohol problem, but then they're a liar, you can't have that person in your life, babe. It's too much of a risk. Never love somebody that's a liar. If you could love them from a distance because you know who they are, but what you're talking about is a serious responsibility. And one thing about me, if a person is like, you can't come in my home, or I can't even leave you in my home because I can't trust you. And in what you're talking about, you got to be able to trust a person more than 1,000%.
It's crazy. I don't trust to be with him, but the only person besides their father that I trust with my kids is him. He breaks his back for my kids. He does whatever I need. He's there, Johnny on the spot. He with the kids, he's a totally different person.
Okay.
It's so crazy. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde versus me and with the kids.
That's scary to me, though. I couldn't take that chance, but
I get that.
Yeah, I couldn't take that chance. That was children.
Yeah, I've thought about it, and then on the flip side, I have my middle-aged brother, and he's just like, okay, whatever you need. You know, I told him if I had to go on bed rest early or something like that, the money would be there. The money is not the issue. Only thing is, you know, maybe picking the kids up from school, feeding them. That's basically it. Or I told everybody, I said, if I do need any help, which I rarely ask people for help, you know, but I'm like, if I do need any help, the help will probably be during the pregnancy. Once I get the baby, once the baby is here, I can get back to doing, you know, the normal stuff that I do.
Okay, well, I want you to really pray on the people that you're talking about depending on.
Okay.
That sounds like it's real serious. And when we, like I said, do your due diligence first and judge character a little stronger before you put yourself in that situation. Because once you get pregnant, and if you do have to go on bed rest,
ain't no turning back.
Ain't no turning back. And the other thing you have to think about is if your ass die on the table. See, a lot of people during pregnancy never think about they could die.
Yes.
A lot of women, when they have children,
I ain't thought about that.
They never think about, I could die when I'm up on this table.
Well, I got life insurance. My house to be paid all the way off.
Right. So what I'm saying is make sure you have your house in order before you have a baby. Like everything is on point. Who you want to have your beneficiary, who you want to take care of your children, who you know that's responsible that will take care of your children, etc., and who will take the money and do the right thing with the kids and not, I'm still talking, and do the right thing with the children and not put it in their pocket. All those things are important. Yeah. All those things. And if you could do that, run with it, babe. Run with it. Now, listen, on that note, I got to run. I have to, I'm buying a couple of houses, so I got to call back my real estate lady and give her some information.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
So
I got to get my kids out of this place anyway.
Yeah, you got to take care of a lot of stuff. But to all the people around the country, this is an interesting story. A young lady trying to have a baby without the baby daddy and just have an embryo with the child, whatever this shit is called. I think it's interesting. And me and you will see each other during the Thanksgiving weekend.
Yes.
All right, but you know what you can do for me? Can you bring me I want a small spoonful of some macaroni and cheese.
Oh.
And a little stuffing and turkey. Because you know, for the last 20-something years, I've only had Thanksgiving with my children one time.
Oh, wow. Would you like me to bring you a whole plate? Because I'm cooking way more than that.
Because I have to perform, and I don't want to feel, when I eat, something like that, I won't be able to perform. I'll be like having sex. It'll take 2 or 3 days. I can't have sex that whole week because I'll be worn the fuck out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because
so what you want, macaroni?
Yeah, I want
macaroni.
Small spoon of macaroni and a little stuffing and a little turkey. That's it.
All right, I got you.
That's what I want. All right, you got my number?
I'm going to get there early just so I can give it to you.
All right, cool. So text me your first and last name. Know that I'll be in town on the 23rd, and make sure you hit me then. And the show should be up before then, too, so you can hear it on the show.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
May God bless you. To everybody listening, may your pain be champagne. T to the motherfucking K is in the building. Love you for life, beautiful. Yep. Take care of yourself.
You as well. Thanks.
Bye. And good luck, okay? Champagne. T to the motherfucking K is in the building. Love you for life, beautiful. Yep. Take care of yourself.
You as well. Thanks.